to be making a Qu'nari warrior running a two-handed weapon. All DLCs are also in the game, so before I say anything more, let's just get right down to it. And if you like the video and want to see more videos like these, hit subscribe and click the like button for more, and follow us at our Facebook page, and the links are in the description below. So let's go. So we're going to create a new character. So in this game we have four races: human, elves, dwarves, and the Qu'nari. So for each race we have different bonuses. For the dwarves we have bonus magic defense. The Qu'naris have 10% physical damage resistance, range defense, and for humans, although humans do not have uh, bonus resistances, they do earn bonus ability point at the start of the game. So you have a slight advantage over the game, I guess, because you have a different set of. You're more advanced than usual because of the bonus ability points. So we're going with the Qu'nari. So every class has these different. Every race has these different classes. So we have a mage or a wizard, weapon and shield, a two-handed warrior, a rogue. Rogues can either carry bow and arrow or double knives. So, but we're going with the two-handed warrior with a two-handed weapon, and we're just gonna go with normal. And here we go. So first is a cutscene, and then we will be able to customize our character, the appearance of our character. The appearance. So it begins. So we see here our prospective character. It's going to be a Qu'nari, but I'm going to remove the horns. I don't like seeing it with the horns. I know it's kind of like the determining feature of a Qu'nari, but I'm not gonna use that. So we're going to customize it. Uh-huh. As I agreed with my friend last night, we're going to make it look like him as much as we can. So no, I'm not really. No horns. And hair color is no. Just gonna go with plain old black. And voice.
I just hope I can help.
You leave me no choice. You leave me no choice.
We go with that. Just go with that. And as agreed earlier, We're gonna call him Lamas. You see our character here? Enjoy the cutscene, guys. Spider thingies! And we go back to our current dimension. That was in a different realm earlier, so. And then we wake up inside a cellar or a cell to be interrogated by our very own Cassandra Pendragon. Cool name, huh? Cassandra Pendragon. Ooh. Green Chidori. So dark. This is the DC universe. Looks a lot like Crystal
Tell
Maiden,
me
huh?
why we shouldn't kill you now. The
Excuse me.
conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Now, this feature in this game is quite unique because time and time again in the dialogues you will be made to choose between a different set of responses. So whatever you choose will be determining how people will be warming up to you or how they will be hating you, and how the outcome of things will be determined. So it all depends on your choices. So you could befriend someone or make an enemy out of them. And with some characters, if you build a good enough relationship, you get to be in a relationship with them. Like, literally.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
Love me, let me go. So see, this indicates something aggressive, and this something that is domineering, sad, and confused. So we're gonna go with the sad. We're gonna play a good guy here,
I can't believe
because
it.
if we play something
All those
quite
people
aggressive, then
Dead?
Do you remember what
they
happened?
might, you know,
How this began?
make a
I
bad relationship.
remember
with people.
running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then
Go to the Ford Camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
Alright, I'm gonna skip a few parts of the dialogue.
It's
And Thus, we see the breach. Into the breach, as Tristana would say in League of Legends. Or was I wrong?
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Cassandra
I
approved. See?
understand.
Excuse me.
Then
This
I'll do what I
indicates
can,
whether or not
whatever
you're
it
pleasing
takes.
other people or just pissing them off.
they,
I'm just
the
skipping
people
a
of
few
Haven mourn our
scenes here. It's loading.
Your mark must be
So
tested
if you're
on
not
something
familiar
smaller than
with
the breach.
the Dragon Age games, in the previous Dragon Age
Open
games,
the gate. We are
you
heading
really
into the
can't
valley.
jump. So this is a new feature. And over here is our HUD and HUD means heads up display. We see here an eye, and this is our main objective. So you see the breach there, this big green portal letting those demons in. And cue the cutscene right about now. Cutscene. I must skip.
The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. Stay behind me!
Stay behind me. Wait. Just for a bit, guys. Just trying to... There. Okay. So press R or the left click button to attack. Down here we have our skills. First is a staggering blow, knocks enemies down. Oh, okay. She was taunted. So the second one is a taunt. We taunt enemies towards us, and in exchange we gain some guard, which I will be explaining further in a
It's
bit.
over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
All right.
I really
Have
just
it
want
your
to please her.
way.
See?
Wait.
Sandra approves. Okay. I know you can't protect me. I'm protecting you. So again, this is a taunt. And
Take
then,
these potions.
well,
Maker knows what we will face.
enemies will be coming at you, but
Where are all
you're
your
going to
soldiers?
gain some guard.
At the forward camp or fight.
Guard is kind
We
of
are
like
on our own
extra
for
armor. So before you can get damaged, it has to be depleted first. So we got a helmet. So this is another cool feature in this game as well. From corpses, rock formations, and other things that drop on the ground, you can loot them for items or gold. And also you have this searching tool, I guess you could call that. See, if I did not
Watch out!
click B,
If we
I
flank
wouldn't
them,
have
we may gain
spotted
the
this.
advantage.
so hidden items may or may not be seen depending on whether or not I press B. Knock them down, knock them down, knock them
Make it
down,
take
knock
you.
them down. Okay, let's proceed. More enemies, and then they're dropping from the sky. Cassandra's gonna take this
Up on
one.
the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Yep, on it. I'm gonna take out the raid while she handles the shadow demon below. Hello. See, it also has some guard, but not thick enough, man. Let's go. Huzzah!
Ah!
They're falling from the breach!
Take the rig. See, if you can see here, earlier we had a different classes. Mine is a two-handed warrior. So as you can see, I'm carrying a weapon with both hands. And Cassandra, she's also kind of like a variant of a warrior, but she's carrying a shield and a sword. So I'd like her to be my tank while I deal out the other damage. Kind of like a nuker or DPS, but still tank. Oops. No, you don't. Taunt him. Taunt him. Taunt him. Taunt him. Oh yeah. You take that one, I take this one. Hey. Alright. Up the stairs.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Okay, so if you're unsatisfied with your walking speed, just jump your way until you're satisfied. Okay, let's go. Woo! Woo! How about our friends? Cutscene. So if you don't know, Varric here, this
Before
dwarf,
more come through!
is a character from the previous games.
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours.
So I can help.
At least this is good for something.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
Introductions.
Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
It's good to meet you, Varric. You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, your
We...
Well,
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Now another unique feature about this game is that
Demons
you
ahead.
have to control
glad you
4
brought me now, Seeker.
characters. And here is yet another useful feature. So we have here the tactical camera. See, everything is paused. And the purpose of this is that so that you can set up the scenario. Basically, what you're gonna do is, for example, I'm going to select Cassandra, and I'm going to make her challenge these guys. Okay, Exolas, put up. No. Put up a Winter's Grasp to this guy, and for Varric, we'll just attack, basically. So in using this tactical camera, you will be able to set up the scenario and the skills that your other characters will be using other than the main character that you created. Okay, so let's put it into play. One. Oh, I missed it. I chose Shatter because if Winter's Grasp rather, because if we do get to freeze them, our first skill, Machine Blow, will be empowered. Will do a bonus damage. Okay, so shield, weaken. Okay, cleared. Let's go. Upgrades, people, upgrades.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Let's go. Waiting for the freeze. Waiting for the freeze. See, freeze and extra damage. See the slow motion bit that showed the extra damage. What's cool about the two-handed is also with the lateral attacks, you get to cleave some enemies. See, and also they drop stuff, so you can loot them
I
for
hope Liliana made
items
it through all this.
like gold
She's
or
resourceful.
essences
We will see for
or whatever
ourselves
that
at
may
the
be
forward
useful
camp. We're almost
further
there.
on in the game. So now we come across a page.
Another rift!
It's kind of like a
Seal it!
portal.
Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
And can't wait. So two. So you have to disrupt the rift. If you disrupt the rift, all the beings that it
Use the mark!
summoned will be weakened. So they're more vulnerable and take much more damage and deal lesser damage. Now after you knock him out, the rift resets itself and then it spawns demons again or whatever it spawns. And then you repeat it a few times, 2 or 3 times, or a few more times as the game progresses, and then you get to close the rift, as I'm going to show you. Look. Oh yeah, level up. So level up, get more skills. So I'm going for this two-handed weapon tree. So we have different abilities for each race, and yeah, you're gonna have to choose. I'm going with this one. Critical hits, armor reduction. I think the others leveled up as well. No, not yet.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
The rift
Right
is
away,
gone.
Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
White fire staff. No, not bad, not bad. So, yeah. No. That one's better for the bonus. White cash.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And
Just skipping. So this
Justinian
guy is
is
from
dead.
the Chantry. The Chantry
must
here
elect a
is kind of like
replacement and obey
the
her orders on the
church.
matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us. Call a retreat, Seeker.
We can stop this before
But not...
we lost.
Listen to me.
The green cheatery.
How do you think we should proceed?
Charge to the soldiers. My bad.
I say we
Samuel
charge.
Cruz.
I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana,
Let's go. All right. Charge forward. That's funny, man, because one of them just died and they're still being there. The others are still talking. And that's just game. Let's go. Charge! Too late, Solus. This is a channeling move though, so if I get hit, channel is disrupted and boom. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Okay, so like I said earlier,
Rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past!
quickly then!
get him. Boom, bonus damage, dude. Alien versus Predator kind of stuff here. No, no! I hate that. I really don't like that. Closing the rift. And boom. Getting more better at this.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done. Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here. We'll see soon enough. The way to the...
Then we...
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walk.
So we also see here behaviors, and this is going to control what your other characters will be behaving like. So for example, you can reserve only 20% mana or stamina, and just follow our main character, Lamas. So let's just reserve 20 and still follow, but no. So let's see, defend me. Defend. And then Cassandra, you defend and just reserve 20. Healing potion, okay.
Of the Fae, and our soldiers.
Let's go.
They say a woman was in the rift behind us. No one knows who she was.
Cutscene. Cutscene. Right now, it's just going
This
to
is
be...
your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try. I don't know if I...
No. Seal it?
Then
This will be the first boss fight in the game.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
what are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
So a little bit
But
of
what's it
background
doing
in
here?
Magic could have drawn on
Red
lyrium
lyrium is in the previous
corrupted.
games. It's a resource that's pretty
Keep the sacrifice.
enticing to the dwarves. They would expeditions just to mine out these red lyrium.
That is divine
But-
Justinia's voice.
Instead of just plainly being minerals, they drove the dwarves nuts. Just kind of like the thing in the Hobbit. I forgot what it's called. The crest of the King of the Mountain.
What's going on here?
So we're going to see what happened earlier.
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but
What's going on here?
run when you can. Hold them.
We have an intruder. Slay the Qu'nari.
You were there.
This. I. Have.
So yeah, we're going to... Boss is gonna spawn. Boom. No! Wait. See that?
We must
That
strip its defenses.
Yep.
Wear it
Ship its
down.
defenses. That armor is impenetrable by our weapons right now, so we have to disrupt the rift. And now
The
it's
demon is
vulnerable.
vulnerable. Now.
See? Like I said. And boom. Shatter. We have to disrupt the rift again. Just distracting for me. Boom.
More coming through the rift.
What? Not a big promotion. Ouch. Man, that stings. Gotta disrupt the rift. So all of your characters share the same amount of potions. Oops. Drink potion. Drink potion. And go. Oh yeah, let's go. Every time that disrupt rift option becomes available, we take it. If we can't really take it, these guys are on our backs. Hey, run away! Disrupt the rift, disrupt the rift, no. Let's distract. Aha. Two. And drink your potions. Drink your potions. Gotta go behind. There. Ah.
Now, seal the rift.
Seal the rift. Gotta get a better view.
Do it.
Do it. Do it now. And Shazam. Shazam. You beat it, you beat it, you beat it, beat it. So I'm gonna explain that one in a few minutes. Still loading, still loading. Wake up. Can hate it. Excuse me for a bit, guys. What up? So we're back in Haven, and we just woke up after the boss fight.
Don't worry about it. I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then we're safe.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Okay, so now we get our cool stuff because of the DLCs. So we need this box here. Get the elf fruit. Elf fruit is a plant, as the name suggests. Read this for EXP, experience points, and special shipments. There we go. Now we equip Sword of the Dragon, Maul of the Dragon. Sword, BOE. That and the armor, we equip the most aesthetic one for me, as it is right now. And we have the accessories, so we gain an ability point when we use it. Click. Okay, that's done with. Constitution. Powering of insight, cunning, now that's going to be for Varric. Excited, it's going to be for Varric. Now, we also equip our, I don't know, we're still not in a party yet, so we can't equip the others with the armor yet. So, we're going to spend the bonus point, bonus ability point, and we're going to spend it here. Put it here, and here. Huzzah, see? That's right. Pay respects, people. Pay your respects.
That's the herald of our trust.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
That's right. That's right. I did.
Chancellor Roderick says the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
Read. Very important to read. Very important to read.
Completely mad. Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did what I could.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not. Perhaps they died with the others.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard... Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour. The Maker does as he...
This is...
You know what this is,
Constitution.
Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
So that's the reason why it's called Dragon Age Inquisition, because we really...
If you're truly
retreat.
trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us
Lot
fix
and
this
lot and a lot.
before it's too late.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach? I heard... I didn't realize any of Leliana's Oxmen mercenaries were still here. Well, if you want new... Oh. Thrin. Inquisition Quartermaster. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
what did you mean when you meant...
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good login site.
If I have material for it...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Really talk to me right now. Can I go out? Man, yes I can. Apparently so.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better.
Okay, so it's still not unlocked yet. At least not yet. Don't like this one. Aesthetics, man. It's the aesthetics.
Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you intend.
You dislike the Templars, sister?
No.
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
Does it trouble you?
It stops spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cull.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course...
My position here involves a degree
It's a lot
of...
like Crystal Maiden, huh?
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power.
Which means we must...
And I... might destroy us all. Templars could
Pure spec...
Are you...
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you a... The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
A Chantry cleric. She is not far and knows those involved.
In the...
So this here is the war table, right? So it's divided into Orlais and Ferelden. And this is used so we can explore more. So the Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform a scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. So as you can see, there's a map of Ferelden, and here's the breach, and here is an available area.
Have you
See
kept
here,
in touch with our friends in Lady
power.
Esther's estate?
So for example, I
Several
want to click
bards
here,
will play for her tomorrow
scout
night.
hinterlands.
We will have names
It's
soon
available
enough.
to be scouted, and it costs 1 power. So the more power we have, the more areas we can unlock, and we unlock more power by conquering more lands, setting up camp, and in other places. Now for new areas, you can either conquer them through force or win them over by diplomacy. So it's along the power continuum, what they call science. It's influence and coercion. But for now, the only available option is here, the secrets. So it's just basically scouting the place out. So we're gonna click it now, and we're gonna go inside, preview what's going on in this place. Huzzah! Cool crow, man. Messenger crow with the mohawk. That's nice. That's Mother Giselle. Accept your port and then venture forth. So now, every time you venture into a new area, you get to choose the different characters that you want to take with you. So I'm going to take Cassandra, Varric, and Solus. So basically, they're the only ones available. Explore, favorites. a while here. Just for a bit.
Everyone has. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to meet.
We should get to business. We can't. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting, Mother Corporal Vale.
Okay, so we're now at the hinterlands. And we're going to try to stick around. Open. Blood Brothers.
That may be worth investigating.
There's a lot of side quests here. Also, they now have can now upgrade our companion skills. So I want you area of effect. Okay. Oh, okay. And for Barrack, okay, and Cassandra, you'd be the vanguard here. Ton, and you're passive. Now to equip our companions with the armor. Solus, you take this one. No. Can't have that yet. Okay. There we go. Varric. And for Cassandra, you take that. Helmets. Let's go. Okay. Insufficient level. Let's go. Huzzah.
Mother Giselle should be somewhere nearby.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostate.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Just moving. More enemies.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're
Waiting for the
listening.
combo. Waiting for the combo. Solus.
Be ready.
6 o'clock.
More coming our way.
6 o'clock. Let's go, people. Alright. Awesome. Stay down. Counter strike.
That's the end of it.
Awesome.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds.
Don't.
Turn to noble purpose. The ma-
What?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie. Some are simply terrified. So many good people.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us go to them. Convince the remain. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something. If I thought you were incapable,
Will they even listen?
let me put... The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you can... Hope is... You could... I will go to... It is not...
So the first thing that we do here is to
Corporal
claim the
Vale
land.
is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area.
See this?
We should speak with him.
Good. Landmarks. Landmarks are required. Allowed to pass.
It's just what I heard. Just rumors.
Just gonna get all the missions that we can.
Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people...
Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than monks.
Good luck.
We all
Oops. It's outside.
You there? Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll...
Later. On later.
You say so.
Thank you.
First to speak to Corporal Vale. Corporal Vale is right down here.
You're with the Inquisition. Thanks to the refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill...
What can you tell me?
We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the...
Farewell.
And you as well.
You guys receiving figures, expand the region, new camps, and complete quests to gain power and scouting operations, as I told you guys earlier. Let's proceed. We're going to take... See, the general shows us missions in the different lands. So, the Inquisitor's Path, well, that's basically the main story, and for here, Master of Horses, let's make that our active quest.
Good day.
It's good to see
More
you.
cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
Farewell.
And see you. Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
What do you need?
Blankets, warm clothes. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
And to me. Chest. Looting. Just gonna sell them eventually. Chest. Critical chance. Barrack. Let's go to barracks, tab, accessories. Sturdy. Funny. Very much.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars.
Gonna need a rogue, so Barrack is a rogue, and we have to let him do rogue stuff. Go inside a burning house just to read a book. These are pretty simple, I think. Just ignore these guys for now. But not this one.
We must continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
Yep.
One down! Kill that warrior!
Hey. Stay down, dog. Really?
Such an irresponsible use of magic. Mages.
Wait a minute. I think I need the... just critical chance so that we can have our cooldowns lower. Great Master of Studies.
You're a little more than animals.
Okay, let's go. Alright. Take everything and just fill my bag with necessary stuff. Claiming it. Boop. Low on health. Potion. Take it. Waited for that.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
So we can set up camp here. First we go here. Go set up camp first.
We could make camp here.
Indeed we can. So if you can set up a camp, rest, fill up your potions and provisions.
This might interest you, sir.
Cool.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Oh, I guess it did. Okay, so we head now to Horse Master Dennett. So that we can unlock our mounts.
This must be Master Dennett.
There must be something here.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. Never thought... Name's Dennett. I served Al Eamon for 30 years as well.
Did it?
Not at the moment. Every... You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
That's not...
Glad to... My wife will... Until then, you deserve some... The chest...
Okay, so I think we can now unlock our horses. I'm gonna go back to Haven first. back here because now that we've unlocked our mount.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
Oh, okay, so it's not there yet. Alright, so we'll just go with that. Ah, no. It is there. I like this one the most.
Why are you here with the scouts?
Okay, so we're going to go back to the intervals. And since we already have a camp here, we can just travel to the location. Oh, and also in camps, you get to change the members of your party if ever there are more than 4. Mount the horse at the stable.
Nothing to report, sir.
Summon our mount here. I don't know, not yet. Can't summon it yet. Maybe after this this quest. Oh, there we go. There she is. Hello.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Yes.
What kind of racing are you?
You tried to ride the course before I called.
I'll...
You make.
Ah, it's not really a horse. It's a warthog. I got distracted by the head. Made it. There are 3 courses in this race.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Sure.
Set up the next course.
Great.
This is, I chose this first racing mission because it takes us around the farm, which is nice. There's a rift there. And, a few more. My mount is very cute. Can jump too. Not right now. We need to keep the time. Hey, oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Huzzah. Trot. Oh yeah. See ya? It's my baby. Hello, baby.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Last one.
Set up the next course.
Great.
The war. No. This was the farthest of all 3. Not yet. Not yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. See, my weapon lights up when there are enemies in the vicinity, so that's why I was on fire back then, because of the things that spawned out of Earth. It's the other way. Baby, we're almost there. Huzzah! Can barely jump. It's so big, girl. Such a big girl.
You've mastered every course I set up.
I heard what my man said. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers.
How?
They're possessed, or something like it.
Farewell.
Good date.
Some of the warning. Trouble with the wolves. Take this quest first. Yeah. Let's take this rift first before we go. Here we go. I was trying to bait him out, but okay. Very nice way. See what I told you. Oh, jeez. Stay down. Throws in midair. Stay down, son. Moving. Blue. They regret opposing you. I'll take them off. 15. That's too much. Finding it. Boom. Okay, now off to the wolves. Gotta do my whistle better next time. Someone's fighting up there. But I'm not dying. At least not yet. Dismount.
These must be the wolves Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
It's the basic combo for my specific skill set. Eater. Level up. Okay, so for Solus, we're still going with this 5% duration and chill duration. Slow and stun. I mean, freeze. And for Barrick, and put this in. Let's return damage.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
My oh my, it is. Hit me. No. Mario, stay down here.
Should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be free from the demon's control.
Leave that there. No. I got lost. Now we return to the farm. Warno! Granite Ravine. Cool. Those are upstairs. Funny. Rest first, then Store. Glorious. Let's go, babe.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've... Good day to you.
Good day to you as well, man. So, Varric, if we can open this, if not, then we need yeah. Oh, not yet.
The Master doesn't want me handing. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had to wait.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts. Good place. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
First, we're gonna head up
Shouldn't
to
we
that-
travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself. Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Not yet. Just not quite yet. Not leaving the hinterlands without finishing all the quests, I guess.
What's with the skull?
Can locate charge the world. See, stops glowing.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
3 out of 5, 4, 5. Shards. Oops.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
Thanks a lot, Larry. Let's take this one first. Yeah.
Whoa.
So, yeah, 2 over here. Just let him. Oh, yeah, I'll limit. Mark.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Let's go, baby. no. Not yet. It's above. It was above. Not bad, not bad. Right. Let's go. Or not. Leggy. Okay, so I think that's this is where we end for today. Thanks for watching. For those of you who are still watching, if you like the video and want to see some more videos like these and for more gameplay of other games that I play, click the like button and hit the subscribe button as well, and the bell button. Also follow us at our Facebook page, and the link is down in the description below. See you in the next video.